Starbuck won the first encounter as well, pretty dominantly. Good team. Captain Starbuck alongside Shocky as Undead. Franzyzz with Orc. Starbuck with Night Elf and ToD with Human. I think the rules are that you have to play each race once. As we got Fly. Wait, I can't see it at the moment. Who's playing Undead for them? Is it Infi? Oh, it's Yumi, Infi, Fly, and Colorful. Okay. So that's Infi. That's Yumi. And Colorful here. Keeper opener. As well as an Archmage. As well as a Dreadlord. Interesting, Yumi. So, from what I've learned, 4 and 4 is basically 2 and 2s. And let's see how that goes. So, what are the pairings then? Undead Orc versus Night Elf Human. Oh, we got all 4 races on both sides. Not a bad setup. So just a bit of creeping at the moment. Nobody harassing really, right? No. It's everyone creeping. Especially with the Koreans last week. We've seen some instant harasses. I think this map is Monopoly, right? So similar to Marketplace. If you're a fan of alternative game modes, later tonight, Banger FFA with ToD, with Dice, with Lelu, and with Happy. And then of course it's a lot about expansions. Is it about mercenaries here? Doesn't seem like it. The web spinner on the side of... Oh my god, it's so hard to get these names together. Of ToD. Seems to be the norm. Obviously, Shocky, Franzyzz, and ToD playing quite a bit of alternative game modes. 2 and 2, 4 and 4, some of them FFA. Franzyzz and Shocky basically living on the 4 and 4 ladder. And an incredibly tame game. For now, at least. But we, as nowadays 4 and 4 experts, know that it's about to change. Question is when. We learned from ToD that Starbuck is always calling the shots. And Starbuck and ToD on one side. That is a scary combo. And with these armies, also Shocky and Franzyzz. Franzyzz in general, very good gamer. Shocky on paper, when it comes to one-on-one, maybe a bit of a liability. But not in the 4 and 4s. Solid ally. So there's an expo coming, but Faster Harass gets the cancel as Franzyzz. Nicely done. Almost with the kill too. The Maestro is known for his hero focus in one-on-one. This time, Colorful is able to save the keeper. Probably a little sad, a little tear down his face that A Demon Hunter was not advised. Tinker Rockets. It's great AoE, it's spammable, why not? Yo, this is pretty powerful, as it seems. Fly is losing a lot of his headhunters, at least in the HP department. Franzyzz jumping from one expansion to the next. And Shocky is just creeping. I think I'm gonna cast not the full series, but until one team has won. As I streamed 13 hours yesterday, and I still feel it, guys. I still feel it. But at least we know the winner then. Shocky Franzyzz pair with hero focus, next hex. And almost the kill. So is Colorful getting along better with Infi, Fly and Colorful? Also Infi in the mix instead of TH, I think. So 2 substitutions. Happy not part of the team anymore. Will China do better this time? Last time they got schmacked. And Yumi pausing the game. I'd say this goes along nicely for Team Europe. There we go. In the AoE department, Fly can of course Shockwave for Storm. Colorful doesn't even have a second hero yet, from what we know. But yeah, these pushes seem well timed. This is just a bit of creeping. Fly with the break. Something seems off. Maybe lag on the server. Hoping for the best, fingers crossed. And once again, later tonight, FFA with Happy. First time ever on the stream. Versus ToD, versus Dice, versus the FFA. The FFA Happy in Leluami. And to be honest, I can't wait to see Happy get teamed. Tomorrow, the day after, and the day after the day after, Shao Tian Cup with Happy, with Foggy, with Lin, with 120. There's a lot of good people in there. I feel like ToD and Dice will team Happy and Lelu just wins. Yep, that's a pretty good... pretty good guess. Let me see if there's any spikes. Yep, there were quite some spikes, but let's see. Push coming again with Rocket's Breath of Fire. Archmage though, being caught by ToD, that's TP out. Bit of a bad position here for your what? Supply-wise, it's still even, but I think Team China lost a bit more due to her ass. This seems a lot less structured than the China vs Korea match, where it was always just 2 2-on-2s. Here it's a little bit wilder. As we got a big push coming from Shocky and Franzyzz on the left-hand side. Oh, Yumi loses the Archmage. Oh no. And Franzyzz does what Franzyzz does best. Keeper has a town portal. Gotta get out. 1-on-1 or 4-on-4. The Franzyzz hero focus is something that you can absolutely rely on. I think there was a disc and they remade. Ooh. Yep.
Players' forces are under attack.
They did. Infi and Colorful both disconnected. And we do get the regame. Damn, that's unfortunate. But alright. Good that they give the regame. Alright, so we just do it again. Yeah, as I said, I feel like this was a good one. This was a good start, good execution, good plan for Team Europe. China, for my uneducated eye, in survival mode. The game will be live in 30 seconds and then we can join. Races seem to be the same. Yep, Infi is undead again. And I think there's no discussion for the European team either. Shocky, one race undead, Franzyzz one race orc, human one race human. And then Starbuck is filling the role. Is 4 different races always the best? In 4-on-4. There's no resume option in saves. You sweet little summer child. Thinking that resume from replay is an option in Warcraft 3. That saving a multiplayer game is an option in Warcraft 3. It's sweet that you have faith in the game. One day. One day. Alright, so we got very different spawns this time. We got very different spawns this time. No, wrong scene. There we go. As we have left to right, not top to bottom. Team Europe in the yellow with Shocky bottom. Next to the human, this is probably the worst setup. Orc Night Elf, of course, kinda nice. Facing Orc Undead combo and Human Night Elf. I think from the starting positions, China's favorite here now. Of course, it's still a 1-0. Aida93, thank you for the 913 sub. Greetings from Oldenburg. I was there. Last Monday, 7 days ago. Warcraft 3 Reconnected would be a good quality of life patch title. Imagine having patches. Imagine having patch titles. Now I'm fairly certain we get a patch at some point. Are the heroes staying the same? We check it out. Keeper for Colorful. Archmage for Yumi. No Dreadlord. Here we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
My stupid butt went through every country I know to find out what country OL is. It's the great country of Oldenburg. Keeper here for Bucky. And then it should be Faster. Yup. Archmage. Yup. Shocky DK. Shocky DK. Is there a country with OL?
Forces are under attack.
I know very little countries with that start with O. Oman. Is that where it ends? I'm really bad. Like, I don't know if that's a game internationally, but in Germany we play... Oh, no. City Country River, it's called. Where you have a starting letter, a little bit of given time, and then you have to write down a word that starts with that letter in certain categories. Österreich? Ah, I was thinking English, so that doesn't count. Go away with your America thingies. That's states, not countries. That doesn't count. Yeah, but is there more? You could get high score in City Country River if you know more. In the English language, there's only Oman. Sick. How many countries are in the world? That's a lot, right? And nobody went for something with an O? Except Oman. $195. Couldn't they round it up to like 200? 196? Or was one just founded?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I think it should be 200. And then we set a limit. It depends. Yeah, true, that depends. True, that depends. Two web spinners. Always love to see the early armies with the web spinner. On Yumi's side this time. There are 195 countries in the world today. 193 countries that are in the UN. And 2 countries that are not member of the UN. The Holy See? Where and what is the Holy See? Vatican? Holy See sound. Why? There's no... Is there a C in the Vatican? Oh, it's not SEA, it's SEE. Ah, yeah. Okay. All right, we gotta fight. Human undead versus human night elf.
A town is under siege.
And Shocky and ToD actually coming together nicely. Here in the north, Bucky and Franzyzz are trying to push Fly's Expo, but feels like they got the defense down. Shocky is a bit hurt, but yeah, lots of spiders everywhere. One of the wind on the keeper. There seems to be a counter surround. Yep, Bucky opens the gate again. Nicely done, but only for the time being. Keeper falls. And there was a lot of pressure. And the one of the wind coming out of nowhere. Okay, bit problematic. Naga second by ToD. Militia call by Yumi. There's no echo pressure, right? On the European team, so that's good. Fly's expansion falls eventually. It's a lot about units and a lot about heroes. But I think in the end, this will benefit Europe. Oh, Shocky has a potion to be saved and lots of rings. Is that a Shocky with the panda? No, Shocky is the one with the Naga. I see. So we gotta check what happened at the upper side of the fight. Man, 4-4 is so chaotic. Entangle everywhere. Shocky hurt. Love to have a fountain somewhere. Burrow Rush, thank you very much. Ay, that fork lightning. And they find another angle of attack with Infi losing the Lich. Yeah, this feels like EU dominance again, doesn't it? A little bit iffy in one fight in the north when the Keeper fell. But Fly lost the Expo. Yumi is losing everything. Infi lost everything. And I think they just gotta bring it home. Towering over China in supply. Levels are getting there. All the heroes low. Mountain King can maybe turn the tides if he goes for the DK. He does. Is there a potion? Does he even need it? Good save right there. Bottom falls, alright. ToD highest supply. Yumi down in economy. Only Colorful can hang with the rest of them. Shadow Hunter by Fly out of position. No chance. So down to Infi and Fly's TC to get something done here. That base is gone. Feed numbers for Infi are getting there. But yeah, this it's gonna be tough to find opponents for this 4-4 team for Europe.
A player's forces are under attack.
So China in recovery mode, really? But they shouldn't allow it. Panda gets so much XP from the mercs that are falling. Mountain Giants, yep, hard to chew through. But just all the spells raining down. Why is it called fork lightning, not spoon lightning? A spoon is no good. The spoon is a lie. That's what the spoon is. Poor Yumi. completely outmatched. Boop. Kind of fascinating that China is pushing them back in the north. But yeah, another base. That's 3 killed bases. And all they have to do here is buy time. Mountain Giants on Starbuck's side as well. TC has no TP anymore. The Shadowhunter never came together, really. Oh man, the Hero Focus is sick. Hero Focus! Oh, there's the TP! We got Blizzard in against the rifles. That's kind of nice. Oh. Close with the coil, but doesn't get it. And yeah, I mean, Starbuck has 71 food. Franzyzz has 1500 gold. How do you ever want to come back from that? I guess we're just waiting for the moment for these guys to tap out. Mountain Giants. More and more hurt. Archmage dead. No more mana for anything else then. And Europe just total ownage. Huh. With 21 food about to drop. And 14 and 21. Colorful leaves the game and Europe takes the 2-0. 3 match points now for them. Top score for ToD. Starbuck slightly behind. Yeah, absolute dominance. Like very, very early on, they found the solution to kill one of the bases. And then, oh, it's not TH actually. It's doesn't look much better for Team China, does it? So this might be our last then on Portal Roulette. In a minute, we're gonna go for it. And if ToD, Starbuck, Shocky, and Franzyzz win, then they got this. Did they even lose one map last time? I'm not too sure anymore. Remo was casting. Looked pretty solid for Team China. What game were you watching? They lost every, like they lost expos every 3 minutes or so. And then just crazy echo advantage. And good hero focus. They lost one last time? Okay. How old are you? How old do you think I am? You don't ask a lady for her age. Ooh, we get a switch up. Starbuck is going from Night Elf to Orc. So double Orc on the European side. And match points. So we got Team China in the north with Colorful, Fly, Infi, and Yumi. Now they got the human undead team, which I doubt is the greatest. Now I don't know whose orc is who, but we got orc undead, we got human undead, both teams great. Normal openings, I guess. No Dreadlord again. TC by Fly as he tried before. Do you guys have any comfort food recommendations? I have to get groceries, and then I have a long FFA, and then I got a day off, so I need some comfort food. I'm leaning towards burgers, but I'm not sure yet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mac and cheese. It's a little bland. Taco Bell, we don't have that. I mean, we have it in Germany, but we are not allowed to go there because it's on the US military bases. And that's restricted access for some reason.
Players' forces are under attack.
Beer and pizza. I had pizza the last 2 days because that was the only thing I really wanted to go for after the 10 and 13 hours of casting. But otherwise, one of my favorite foods.
A player's
Sewer streaming? I had that once, wasn't bad. Nice burrito. Burrito is not bad. Comes on the list. As we only have the early game here. Just joined the US Army. Yeah, there we go. But then I have to move again, I think. I made sauerkraut yesterday. Dude, self-made sauerkraut can be so good. The ones you can buy in the supermarket, not a big fan, but self-made, amazing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, national holiday, indeed. I have to get a lot of groceries today. So Team Europe pushing again. This time it's Starbuck with the Farseer. But just enough. Oh, big delay just by wolves. Not enough mana anymore for a coil.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Cheese fried bread? I like the way you think, brother. Oh no, Infi!
Player's forces.
Okay, he only had eyes for the Farseer. Trades the town portal for him though. But apart from that, I think, apart from Infi's Expo, I think the game is looking... Oh, sick chain lightning. Yeah, the Infi and Fly combo looks solid here. And for now they can't hold, so it's up to the right hand side for Europe to do some damage. Franzyzz or Starbuck, whoever it is, realizes this. TC harass, not the greatest.
A player's forces are under attack.
Isn't Spätzle basically German mac and cheese? There's definitely some variance to it. You can go for cheese Spätzle and roasted onions, that's good. But then I had to do it myself and that takes forever.
A player's forces are under attack.
A carbonara can be great. Yeah, but only with cream. That's how you do it really, right? There's a conspiracy that people want you to prevent from using cream and carbonara.
Town is under siege.
Don't believe them.
Player's forces are under attack.
Cream and carbonara is wrong. Max Money is Max Money. Oh yeah, it is Max Money. Max Money is part of the conspiracy. I knew it all along. Ask any Italian. Yeah, that's what they say. But if, like, I don't trust Italians. Oh, a hero kill here. Damn, that's the first hero kill I missed. I was pretty proud of myself. That's what the Italians say, but if the Italians cook for themselves, they only use cream. It's just noodles and cream, basically. A little bit of ham. If they get visitors, then they do the egg stuff, but... secretive. So, that's a lot of hurt headhunters here. But also a lot of pressure on Fly. TC still has a TP. Not too much mood juice anymore. Entangle. Uh-oh. No TP. Did he try to pass something? Didn't really see. Ui, Panda cleaning house now. Yo, if Colorful and Fly are crumbling here, I see the map going into the European favor again as Shocky is doing good damage to Yumi. But they might be able to survive. But ToD on fire! Archmage dead as well. Hero kills galore for Team China. First time while we're watching that they're getting a lot done. So Infi is coming in with the reinforcements. Humans and undead teaming up. Massive Nova onto the militia. Double level up. Storm could be... Yep, great indeed. Hard to run away from this, but definitely doable.
Player's forces are under attack.
And they do get some stuff done. Destroyers up, Water Elementals dispelled, Infi out. Leaves Yumiko to his devices. And there's not much, man. There's not much. You talk about food, Europe is lost. That's because we don't have a Spaniard in the game. Infi is coming back, healed a little. I think the damage is just too crazy. Couple of units falling, but I think it's more about the heroes because Europe is still leveling. And China is not really. Not here at least. Shocky diving deep. Deep dishes to lazy lasagna. That's what I always thought, dude! Haha! I never heard that from someone else, but yeah. 1000% agree, brother new hero. So. Infi got an extra base. Fly got an extra base. Europe has to come up with a solution here. They're falling behind. They never expanded in the middle. They wanted to win this with pure aggression. Keeper falling. Okay. That's not too bad for them. Bloodlust everywhere. Inspect. Thank you for the sub. Keep it eye to creep. Yeah, that's why Colorful has to improve his macro, and definitely his decision making. Dude, these two waves seem a bit too crazy. Reinforcements are necessary. And without a keeper, it's not too easy to hold. Speed scroll, reposition, fight on the right hand side. Little bit of distraction. Shocky might be inferior to Infi here though. And Yumi has to provide an aura. TC by Fly dead. Prevents some leveling on the TC on the other side. But dude, these mountain giants again, they're supposed to be the savior, but they truly aren't. And I said, Yumi, you gotta pay attention to your Archmage. He is. For now at least. Lich in trouble. Archmage versus Lich. Who's gonna die first? Coil should be ready. It is. Townport loud. Man, Yumiko is in shambles. He has another base on the upper right. So maybe he can recover. All eyes on the Archmage. Trying to get him out with the TP. Is there Hexa Stomp or something? Not really. Invo Potion for now. Infi versus Shocky. Undead Mirror. Never thought it's gonna be that close. And that's Infi's Lich going. Isn't it? Can he pass the Invo? He should. And he does. But Colorful is crumbling. For now, the heal wave just a hair too late. Paladin falling for ToD. And they have to abandon this now. Yumi holds is not something I expected. But what's going on the left hand side? If Colorful falls, the game falls. Ooh. My god, we got a Doom God in the mix. And they hold on both sides. And now the huge echo advantage should carry China to win. I'd be very surprised if not. Huge bank. Breaking upkeep. They survived a lot of pushes here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Infi is getting caught. Still good coils. Always the last second coil. And the invul's ready as well. We got breakers in. Makes it harder to fight for the orc. While they still try to eliminate Colorful. The staffs are ready and the mountain giants are holding the gate. Starbuck lowers supply, Shocky with the TP out. Oh, more fiends. A lot about echo damage here, but that doesn't really seem reasonable. The 2-2 on the left-hand side continues. With Knights coming in as well. Bloodlusted Knights. Sounds like a great combo. Bloodlusted in or Fire Knights as well. Panda level 3. Finally, the big burns. God, the damage output is nuts. Shadowhunter falls, level up on the Farseer. Keeper is back in an odd spot. And now they collapse, all onto Colorful. I feel like he can do it. I feel like he can hold. Lots of Witch Doctors for heal wards, which is fantastic in combo with the Mountain Giants. And level 6. Yo, go all the way back. Be safe. And then you got this. Panda, Shockwave, able to escape. It's still 8 bases. Oh, it's still 8 bases. Shocky trying to expand now to even the score. Any music recommendations for my drive home? In case you haven't heard it yet, the album of Hot Milk is really good. If you're more... It's a bit Enter Shikari-esque, I would say. Otherwise, the new album of Koyo is really good. K-O-Y-O. But Hot Milk, probably my positive surprise of the year. Crazy game here. Crazy endurance by Colorful and Fly. And now they're finally able to push back. Shocky's Expo is working out though. And another expansion coming up as well. But for the first time in like 20 minutes, it feels like China is the one who knocks. Hard to get the army into a right position here. So convoluted. It's gonna be 300 supply crashing in. We got worms though. But for how long is the question. How do you get into a fighting spot? I wouldn't know. Stun. Did he just kill the TC level 5? Oh my god, they threw it all on that hero. Colorful in problems with his bottom on the left hand side. This is only Witch Doctors. They don't do much damage. Can they hold this? This was a wonky engagement by China. And the position by Europe definitely a lot better. Infi's Crippy also dead. No way, dude. Huge overcommitment, huge misposition. Lit just saved, but Europe is alive. Fly down to 40. Infi down to 50. And Colorful being chased. Is there no town portal? Oh, there is no TP! Yumi to the rescue, somehow. With Blizzard on top. Fairy Dragon's in, doing a lot against the casters, that's nice. Yo, this position is a lot better for China, but maybe it's too late. Paladin being greeted by a focus fire, catching 2-3 volleys. And Starbuck with the call to get home. TC falls as well. But not as big of a deal. We got bloodlusted mountain giants. And bloodlusted worms. Yo! China's revenge. Good to see Yumiko, who was beaten quite brutally in their first encounter, to have a good game here. DK dodges the storm. That was a lifesaver. And everything is clumped up once again. TC dies on the right hand side. Panda can't throw the breaths. And how do you get past a huge mountain giant like this? Fascia falling, and I feel like we're gonna not see the double G soon. Hero kill one after the next. And China puts their names on the board. No chance. Why is this Raider so dark? Magic. Magic! Storm! Oh, what a storm! Fly, that was sick. Can he get a staff somehow? But yeah, it feels like Yumiko is not losing anything. DK ulti. DK ulti. Oh yeah, wow, I'm sleep deprived. So, extra economy for China, better supply for China, better heroes for China, more hero kills for China. China, China, China. GG. 2-1. They defend the first match point. And that was well held. Wave after wave after wave was crushing at the shores of especially Colorful. But no. Someone asked what the map was called. It was Portal Roulette. Didn't see a portal. That was odd. Double G's. So is that a best of 5? That's the best of 5, right? Always $100 per map per team. And 50 for the losers. Starting to get it a little bit. But yeah, rather simple strats apparently. Like on top. So feels like the next game is not up yet. Are the lads streaming themselves? Yup, ToD is. Misto, thank you very much for the sub. 81 months, dude. That is such a long time. 81 months. What were you doing 81 months ago? I wouldn't know. Wait, is ToD's stream on a delay? No, wait, they play... Nah, I'm so confused. They play the same map again. No. That's over. I'm confused. Now it started. Twilight Ruins. So in 3 minutes... That's 1 month more than 80 months. Yeah, dude, one at a time. Closing in on the 100. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. Need to sleep before the FFA? I don't think I'm gonna have time. And I mean, Happy's gonna crush you in 10 minutes anyway. Is what you said. Is what you said. Take a vodka shot. Nah, I'm pretty non-alcohol at the moment. When was the last concert? It was Hot Mulligan earlier this month. No, earlier last month. In 1 minute, we get the game in Flow TV. Good for you, right? Neo Cats and Dogs? Neither. But if I had to choose, dogs. I think cats are bitches. But my cat's so wonderful. You should get to know her. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe there's exceptions. So, let's talk about Warcraft. Believe it or not, people, there's people on this planet who don't really love animals. Or don't want to possess animals, rather. Because I do love penguins. Doesn't mean that I have a penguin here. But if you like the company of animals, good for you. I'm the same with children. I hate that. I don't want any. Maybe I just don't like company or responsibility. Because I got the Warcraft scene, and that's enough responsibility. And a lot of children. And a lot of animal behavior. So I don't need that in real life. So, Team Red in the northeast is China. And in the... well, let's say bottom left, upper right. Okay, upper right is China. Bottom left is Europe. So, any race switches? No, Starbuck stays with Orc. And no other switches on the Chinese side.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, it was oftentimes won economically, and of course holding your ground in the fights in general, otherwise you can't have an echo damage, an echo advantage, but China decided early to expand twice, and that worked well, and Europe decided to just go all in.
Players' forces are under attack.
So we do have some instant aggression, and that's on the side of Shocky, which is a bit surprising. You don't want to bank on a high level DK. And China creeping the expo with 2 teams, that's nice. Not for experience, but for safety. So what's the adaptation for Europe? Is the map any different? Seems a lot different as we expand forwards and not backwards. So that is more harassable on both sides. ToD is getting punished. ToD is getting teamed. As always, poor ToD. But one of his orc brothers to the rescue. Oh, and Fly! Doing Fly things. Losing the hero. They are collapsing here on the bottom right, though. A 3-team attack into a 3-people hole. Good reaction by Europe, I guess. This is a big commitment. 2 expansions on the European side, 3 on China, so it's a big distraction here. Defend so good against Headhunters Fiends. Need some healing. And they push it back, and if Infi and Yumi are both not in the middle, will this lead... the bases are quite far outside the middle, actually. Alright, this looks more like game 2. Where Europe is controlling the game. China tried to make an unexpected push. And it's not really coming together. The distraction is working though. I say though a lot today. It's always when I'm tired. Shocky blasting through his mana to level up a little bit. That Farseer obviously superior to the other Farseer. 1 base, 2 base against 2 extra bases as well. Good guess, no thank you. People would object to that, but people would also agree. Dude, Nova is terrorizing for the Archer backline. Fly to the rescue with his headhunters once again. Open battleground, not ideal for Fiends especially. Alchemist second, okay. Is it heal spray first? He didn't decide yet. The big fight's very early. Oh, that wasn't on purpose, that wasn't on purpose, that wasn't on purpose. Alchemist didn't do anything for now. Tried to keep him surrounded, but nice pass by Yumi to give him the invoke. Heal spray level 1, a little underwhelming, unfortunately. But yeah, now he holds some value, but only for a second. Then he had to abandon it. Alchemist down. Good hero kill. Important hero kill. But the healing was done to a degree. Supply-wise, fairly even. Fly is really low. On the flip side, Infi is really high. Panda in the middle of it all doesn't survive the mosh pit. And this is a little needle hole, but I think Europe can squeeze through. Reinforcements streaming in from everywhere for the European side. And Yumi is also down to 40. Oh, this is a powerful attack.
Player's forces are under attack.
DK safe to the side. Colorful tried to do a little backstab, but that doesn't help too much. Cryptlord comes in, stuns ToD. But Archmage safe to the back. No, not exposed to the nuke. Unlike this DK, but he also got that. Off we go, Lich. Dying for Infi. Oh, is that the beginning of the end? Cryptlord about to fall. The heal spray doesn't work. Fiends are falling rapidly. And a whole new army is coming in with all the berserkers. Army-wise, China is ahead. Shadowhunter, not where he wants to be. The heal wave was nice, but only bought a little bit of time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Franzyzz took a beating on the left-hand side, though. Ding. And the match is still going. ToD has a lot of golden resources.
Are under attack.
Everyone has, actually. Production filled to the brim. Huge creeping in the middle now. 3 red spots at the same time. Did Europe use this for an additional base? Not really, right? They open it up now.
Players' forces are under attack.
And now another push. Farm sees it. Time to get in position. Either for the counter or for the defense. Everybody should wear a town portal. If not, it's a disaster. Because China's just collapsing on poor ToD.
The town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Yo, this expo. There's quite a tiny choke here in front. But at the same time, the base of Fly is under attack, identified as the weakest link. Was racing up to 50 again. Starbuck at 70, Colorful at 70. Any responses? Oh, they're trying to get rid of the tier 3, trading ToD expansions for it. Pala was staffed. I don't think they can save this. Not at all. But they get the base for it. The tier 3 base. Just wiped. And here comes the TP. Can't portal to the left-hand side. Just in the middle of an entire concave. Rah, 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 rah. Breakers steal a bit of it. Rara applied on the other side as well. But Infi, oh wow, that piercing damage just demolishing the Destros. Of course you want to save town portals if you can. Stomp, focus, nuke, holy moly. Yo, if 3 armies throw all their spells at you, your future ain't looking bright. Fly down. Supply blocked as well, can't go higher than 50. Once again, this is match points. China has to win back-to-back maps now. ToD re-expanding. That's of course a lot easier. Oh, another hero. It feels like they reached critical mass with the hero focus. Colorful and Fly trying to hold this against a massive undead orc combo. In the meantime, they're pushing into Infi space, getting rid of production. Lich saved. TC gets rid of a lot. Good save by Colorful. In the meantime, Infi holding alongside Yumiko, forcing ToD and his orc brother back. And there's a lot about to die. Panda falls on the right hand side as they're re-establishing that fight. Man, this fight here in the north, that is absolutely bonkers. Shadowhunter falls again. And Fly has no gold. Whatever he's losing, everything falls. Oh my god. Farseer also down. Keeper down. And Infi has to retreat, but that is almost impossible. Invo potion on Yumi. This gotta be it. Fly down to 25. Great strike into his base. Great call to sack ToD's Expo for the greater good. Damage done. Not the greatest army to the leader base. But they got the time. End game. Europe wins over China again. Just like last week when Remo was casting for you and when Happy was playing on the Chinese side alongside TH. ToD, Franzyzz, Starbuck and Shocky. The boys did it again.